Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and ask and you shall receive. Oh boy, you guys don't know, but I've been asking for like your guys' feedback for a while, and it was really good to actually have some comments back. So thank you all. I appreciate you, and it's given me some good ideas of what I could do for season 14. Season 13 is pretty much out the door, so we're not gonna really do anything this one, but in season 14 I'm going to start implementing some of the ideas that you guys submitted either via community post or just on the couple of videos, which is why you haven't seen anything from me. I wanted to give anyone and everyone ample time to watch the video, kind of think of ideas, and then leave it down in the comments down below, or to even just reply in Discord. So thank you all for sharing your thoughts, and I'm going to do my best to get everything situated. For now, we're just going to kind of end the season off, not necessarily in a bang, but I think we're going to go ahead and answer the questions that I had for the last episode for the DLC. So there was a lot, and I did record the video before, and I didn't like it, so I scrapped it. So I figured I would just do it live instead of having like this post-production thing. Here are the mock-ups for the ending of the DLC, and I'm hoping that you guys are okay with it. So a couple of questions that I had playing the game that I asked. So first of all, the barbecue quest, right? Or the Blueberry Academy. These are repeatable. It doesn't stop at 10, doesn't wait till you get over a certain amount. It just starts over and goes up. It's kind of like a tier system. So the top bar on top sets up for 10, and every time that you fill that at least 3 times, you get a red quest, and if you're playing with others, you get a gold quest. The red quests are like party quests that give a lot more BP. So like this is 30, 30, 20. They usually start at like 5 times that, so maybe this would be like 100 BP, this would be 150 BP, and sometimes it does cap at 200 depending on what it is. And then the gold quests are 3 times that, of which is a red quest. The least amount that I've seen is 500 in a gold quest, and those gold quests are called group quests. So your group quests are done with multiple players, and the red ones are solo as well, but to get those really high and like get them fairly often is to play with other people. Now there's other ways that you can get teamed up with others. Reddit seems to be like the main place that people team up for these quests quite a bit. My buddy and I were able to go from like no BP to almost 9,000 in an hour. So, and that's with just 2 people. I can only imagine what it would be like for 3 or 4. If you guys really want to blow through like the new expansion, that's how you would do it. You can also change them whenever you want to, and that goes for both red. You can't do that with gold, I don't believe. I think we tried to do that and didn't work, but I think it changed everything else, and it takes about half of what it would be. So obviously it's rounded down. Flying. You can fly in all the areas of the world. You don't have to just be here after. You have to beat the DLC, obviously, and you'll get access to flying all over in the Paldea region or Kitakami, which is great because otherwise you wouldn't be able to. Climbing and stuff and trying to find a trail is so time consuming. Now we could just fly all over the place. So we don't have to worry about it. They changed during my Let's Play, right? They changed the difficulties of ogre ousting. And ogre ousting isn't as hard as it used to be. They have like kind of like a threshold of when they start spawning the Pokemon that's going to eat the berries. It's still a game that you want to play with other people, because then you could just fly through it. At least 3 would be recommended. Otherwise you could probably just, I don't know, play it by yourself and not try to win per se, but just do as best as you can. I think the mochis are what everyone does it for. I know that's what I do it for. So it is what it is there. There is another thing, and it's this gentleman over here. I thought it was going to be this guy, but he actually does nothing for you and has done nothing for you. But this guy, Snacksworth, if you're doing like the barbecue quests, you could talk to him and he gives you certain types of candy. They're really rare candies that allows you to look for certain Pokemon in the overworld. And then the candies that I have unlocked so far are these. So get the like the legendary birds, the legendary dogs, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Latios, and Latios, Groudon, Rayquaza, Virizion, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Solgaleo, wow, Lunala, Necrozma, Kubfu, Glacier, Specterior, and there should be one. I think Kyogre is the last one. Wait, it said I could use it? What happens if I use it? Anyway, so you can use those treats to find Pokemon. Now there's another Pokemon that I want to find. It's in the dome. We're gonna go in there. I'm gonna talk to the NPC here that started off with the other quest. So to get some of the legendaries that is actually in the game in the DLC, you have to get over 200 Pokedex. And that took a long time to get, especially, does she have anything? I don't see anything highlighted. So to get these two, here to my treasure box. Are you my prep box? You're not my prep box. Where did you go? Okay, I don't know where they went. Okay, so Gouging Fire and that tall Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire. So these two you have to get only after getting 200 Pokemon in the Pokedex, which again is not easy to do. They're very specific in what you're looking for. So like Tauros, you have to get the Kanto form. A regular form won't work. You have to get Cleavor, which comes from Arceus. If you don't have one, then you could find one here in the biomes. It's kind of hard to find him, but once you find him, it's really easy to not ignore. You've got Slow King, Alolan Muck is another one. Alolan Diglett is another one. But Slow King, as you can see, I still don't have one. You only get him by using a Slowpoke that's Alolan and trading like something to an NPC, which then allows you to get this Pokemon. I also have Golem that I don't have because I need an Alolan Graveler to trade to get to that. And then obviously there's other Pokemon here. If you've got Arceus, I suggest using the Pokedex entries in Arceus to get your Pokemon that you have here. Some of them I did have to catch in the wild, which is another question I had. So the NPC in the league gives you abilities to upgrade the biomes for 3000 BP and only lists one Pokemon when you unlock it. For like the Savannah biome, which is where I'm at, it only gave me Charmander, which is conveniently right here, right? Now, ooh, he's got a mark. Let's go. It only gave me Charmander and Charmander only, right? So I wanted to make sure that I can actually I wanted to make sure I can actually get more than just Charmander, or if I had to spend 3000 points every single time. Turns out it's the one time, and while it only gives you a listing of only one Pokemon, it does count for the others. So just keep that in mind. You're not stressing out like I was, because I was like, am I gonna have to do this all the time? Like, I was expecting to do a little bit of grinding, but how much grinding, I have no idea. All right, let's see what Mark Charmander has. Check summary. We'll go back over here, and it's the sleepy time mark. That's dope. I'll store him for later. But yeah, so that was one, and we'll move you over here. So you'll have to trade with others. There's some Pokemon that aren't available on my version. I've got Scarlet, so like Cranidos is easy to get, but Shelldeon is not. So I had to pull whatever I could from Arceus and the Living Dex to be able to do this correctly. So I got most of the Pokemon. I still need to get the 2 version exclusive Pokemon, kind of like Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire from Violet, to be able to fill out the Pokedex, and I should be completed henceforth. There is one Pokemon in here, though. I'm hoping that she talks to me about it. Gouging Fire. Okay. Now, I haven't seen any of this, so you guys are getting like a real thing here. So she wants to see both, which I have both. Now, there's one Pokemon specifically that I'm looking for because I actually don't have this Pokemon, and I would really like to catch it. Went bull, surprise, just like you. A sport ball? What is that? Oh! Okay. Find unknown Pokemon. Have a grand adventure. Do it for me. So that's cool. A sport ball. That's a one per. It feels like a one per lifetime ball. So the Pokemon that I'm looking for, I'll show you the location. I don't know how to get it. I'm gonna bring up the map here too. Now I'm bringing up the map so that I have a way to find it. Now the Pokemon I'm looking for is Meloetta, and she supposedly spawned somewhere. She's in here somewhere. So there's Bulbasaur. She's supposedly somewhere around here. I don't know though, unless it's underground. So I think we're going to try to do that live because of the fact that she's down there somewhere. More importantly, where those bushes are. She's right there. And I don't know how to get this Pokemon, but she's available to be caught. And this is a Pokemon I still don't have to this day. So I do not know. Now that I know that the photographer doesn't give her to me, I'm gonna find out a different way to getting her. Okay, Coastal Biodome, spin in the middle of Cyclone and turn camera on to sepia filter. Spin in the middle of Cyclone. What is that? Where's the Cyclone? Also, what is the okay, that's not it. Unreal Toy Camera Monochrome. Do I have to... Is this what it's asking me to do? Pick that up. Okay. This is what it's asking me to do. I don't think it was. Spin in the middle of a cyclone and turn camera on to zipper filter. Well, I don't have a cyclone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Unless Snacksworthy gives me this one too, but I don't recall him giving me this. I looked at the list before and didn't see Meloetta on the list, so I don't know. I have no idea. This is a Pokemon that's been eluding me for quite a while now. Give me a minute to Google it, and I will see what I can find out. You need to go to the coastal biome, fast travel to outdoor classroom, then head east of the groves among the trees, go west. Oh, I need to spin for like 10 seconds. Okay. Guys, flying is great. I love flying. It makes traveling so much easier. During Christmas, my nephew got to play this game, and he flew for like spin. Oh. I think I did it. You guys see that? Wait, is that her? No, it's Bulbasaur. Kind of see where the Cyclone is. We missed Dipple. Okay. Is this 10 seconds? Whirl for 10 seconds to pull up your camera. Use the set. It's so specific. I thought a certain content creator was trying to take advantage of this. Okay. Okay. So, oops. It's right here. I'm looking down at the recording now to. I think I did it for 10 seconds. Oh, hey. Don't attack the... I don't want Fletchinder. I was trying to lock onto Meloetta. It didn't let me. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Spore. Yep, just stay asleep just a little bit longer. Here we go. Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. Meloetta has been caught. The legendary Pokemon that you can only get in events has been caught. Also, Arceus. I know that sounds incredibly weird to like, oh yeah, you can only get this Pokemon by doing this. And it's like, I have Arceus in my party. Now, he was really, really hard to get too, even when he was a rumor. Getting him, you only could get like a hacked version in the game. Thankfully, both Arceus and the new Diamond and Pearl game, you can get him. So that's dope. But there you go. Meloetta has been caught. Let's go. Terra fighting. Put you in the restricted box. You can see I already have like a lot of rare Pokemon. I have not caught these in the overworld, by the way. Just to prove that I haven't. Actually, I can't because I don't know the locations of the other Pokemon. I know where Cupfu is. That's pretty much it. But yes, I think that answers a lot of the questions that I had when playing through the DLC. It's very important to do your barbecue quests. Oh, this lady right here, if you battle 16 trainers in each biome, she gives you about 700 BP and 3 TMs for doing so. I would definitely recommend using a map because some trainers are underground and that makes it really, really hard to do. So keep that in mind. For Meloetta, you can obviously tell that was not a Cyclone, obviously. They should probably change the description of where you see tree leaves spin in a circle, spin there, not a Cyclone. What else? I think that's it. I covered most of the things. I still don't know what the boss thing is. And the boss thing, if you guys don't know, is going to be in the league room. It's the last option down at the very, very bottom where it's 10 BP. I'm not 100% sure what that's for. So we'll go down there real quick. So you can talk to like the old Elite Four that's in here. They have some really cool dialogue. This person allows you to create items using material that you get from Pokemon. It does upgrade and gives you higher chances of getting like several different classes, but you have to do 10 separate items. So you have to do it 10 times, no matter how many times you just decide to upgrade. But you have to do it 10 times to get the availability to upgrade. To contribute, so these guys change, like whatever in green changes something. And then, yeah, anyway, so I don't know who the secret boss is. It's 10 BP. It's still locked. I don't understand how to unlock it. You know, if I figure it out and if it's like meaningful, I'll update everyone. But right now, that's it. So this is part 6 of the Indigo Plateau. Or Indigo Disk, not Plateau. I mean, it's like a plateau. There's another Elite Four. That's interesting. But that's it. No battles today. I'm getting my teams ready to do some of the recommendations that you guys have given. And that's coming up in Season 14. Like I said, Season 13 is pretty much done. I can't really make up any battles. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Thanks again for watching. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a great day. I'll see you later. Peace.